Alright, here we go with a Vanguard tank, to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead and launch. This is Facility, and I believe the only other map to have launch pads. Now, if you watch, it is slow, and it burns fuel so hard. Now let's go ahead and try and fly. I'm barely off the ground. Actually, let me just go ahead and show you. Imagine yourself carrying around a backpack full of all your camping gear. And that's what you're fighting with. This thing barely makes it off the ground. You can only do the smallest jumps. As I was saying, this is, I believe, the only other map to have launch pads. Let's go ahead and see. It has the same kind of firing as the Vanguard. However, the cooldown is a bit slower. At least to get started. I just noticed it has a fish right above the icon for the oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's so cool. Anyways, if you look right above the ability where it says F on the screen, it's got a little fish thing. Anyways, yes, this launches grenades and then explodes after a few seconds. For all your grenade needs. And that went out of the map. Alright. Now, for its ability. Oh, yes. Your eyes do not deceive you. Actually, I don't know if you can even see this. Hold on. Okay, so I put this thing in front of me, and it increases my forward defense. However, it is harder to move around, and I cannot quick turn around. Actually, let me go ahead. If you press shift back, it does a quick turnaround. However, if I have my ability active, I cannot do that. And I also cannot repair myself while in this mode. So you are, so to speak, more protected, however, more vulnerable, if you want to put it that way. You still have full active with your weapons though, so that's real good. I can't exactly show you. Basically, those things come down in front and then fold out, and you've got your defense. Now, for items, we've got slow-moving rockets again, and for the second, you have a deployable health charge. Now, these usually come out when you kill someone, but basically you stand next to it, and if I had damage, I took no damage from that. There we go. Quick, get this one. If I stand near it, it'll automatically go into me and refill my health. So yeah, that's basically it for that. Let's go ahead and show you this map. Basically, you've got these little corners off here. Basically, if you need to come out of the hot zone and repair yourself, this is what you need to hide behind. Just do a quick lap around the outside of the entire facility. This is another little corner. Here's the entrance. Use a front. Got another rock. Here's another corner. It's got a bigger rock. Got more room to navigate and go down there. Let's go ahead up to the front here. Basically, this is not exactly a bunker, but it's got these side things that you can walk under, platforms you can walk on top of, this big hole you can go down into. Basically, the only defense that you would think to have is either walking under here and trying to shoot at someone while everyone's coming from over there and from over there. Let's go ahead to the back here. This map is fairly small, so to speak. Here's the back here. Basically, it's just got this lowered section that you don't really think about when you're up here, unless you want to jump down, but most people don't ever think about that. So if I go ahead and jump down here, that's all there is. That's the end of the map. Now we are downstairs, and you have ramps on either side to get back up. Launch pad to get you straight up to the top that I showed you before. This just goes down here, then back up. Nowhere to go. This leads back up top. Same exact thing on the other side. And then you go up here, and this is the front. There's floating rocks for some reason. Yes, that's basically the facility for you. That thing back there is what your base will look like if you do one of the conquest maps. And you will conquer points such as this, which will fire things off. This is actually permanently put into this map, which is pretty cool just to go look at, but is not in the other maps unless you're playing one of these modes. I think that'll about do it for this one. Let's move on to the next one.